But this goes back to the Native Americans, and this has been done for centuries. We were always meant to close our mouth, and I know you've got lots of research on that. But even young kids, and that'll follow into our next episode. When my niece she would sleep. She's only just past a year, but her mouth is fully closed.
Wow.
And it's the evolution of where are we going wrong as we get older. So it's trying to undo all of the bad habits.
Yeah, totally. I think it's a good point. We're not learning anything new here. All we're doing is going back to basics.
Yeah.
We as human beings, we always breathe it in and out through their nose. How do we know that? When anthropologists unearthed skulls from graves of middle class background back about 500 years ago, these were people who died back then. These individuals had the first documented cases of overcrowding of teeth, of crooked teeth. And if you go into a natural history museum, you'll see skulls with perfect formed top jaw and lower jaw, no overcrowding of teeth. So the shape of the face is influenced by how we breed, and how we breed has changed quite recently in the scheme of things, and it was primarily with people who had the first access to sugar. So there is a link also with diet, and there was a very good book that was written back in the 1930s called Nutrition and Physical Degeneration. And it was a Dr. Weston Price. He looked at civilizations, different civilizations, and individuals when they switched from their traditional diet over to a processed diet. First generation children were becoming mouth breathers. So mouth breathing is pretty recent. And it's not a good thing. If you're called a mouth breather socially, it's not a compliment, put it that way.
Yeah.
But we can change it.
And for also the women listening, I've had loads of people say to me over the last year and a half, you're glowing. And I am convinced it's because I'm getting a good sleep. And I know there is definitely more research to come on that, but how it changes the shape of your face, your youth. I look back at videos of you 20 years ago and I think you look younger now. So if there's any way to convince you, I think it works out at about 25p for a good night's sleep with the MyoTape, and I will pay that for the rest of my life for a youthful appearance. So Patrick, where can people find out more about MyoTape and your work?
The best place in terms of MyoTape is myotape.com, and we have a lot of science there. There's a full program for children's breathing, and also access to the app. So we have an app, Oxygen Advantage. A lot of work went into it. It's all free, so there's no reason that a person cannot now put breathing exercise into their life.